Hello everyone, I'm Star here with Code Realize, Guardian of Rebirth. Sorry for skipping the intro, just wanted to be safe, but yeah, I finally got this game. I've been waiting to play this for so long. I actually did not know it was already released in an English patch. I always thought they only had the Japanese version, but yeah, I found out that they had it in English subtitles. Oh, it's gonna start again. Hold on. I gotta skip the intro. No. Skip intro. Skip intro. Come on. So yes, I'm going to start this game. Start. I gotta press start. Forgot about that. New game. Excited to play it. Oh, she's pretty. Cardia. But yes, I only know this game from the picture of the cover due to somebody I follow on Twitter, and I saw the picture. I'm like, oh, it's really cute. I would probably like it, but I don't understand Japanese, and that's how I found out that there was actually an English sub one. So yeah, I went and got it, and I'm happy to play this now, because I get to play it. Yes, I am sure I want to use the name Namiko. And I already know who I want to date. Who am I? I want to date the guy that's on the cover. What am I? Where did I come from? I can tell you where you came from, but it's not going to be pretty. Where am I going? Loved by no one. Needed by no one. If my existence holds no meaning, then why am I here? Trying to raise up the volume. I can hear my father's voice. He has a gentle, peaceful voice. I'm gonna say that I can do something to raise up the voice, because I can barely hear what he's saying, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I hope that did it. So let's see. His hand touches my hair. His hands. Big, strong hands. His touch is so comforting. Alright, I had to change the settings so the text can go fast, because it was going kind of slow for me, so. But I don't want to be alone forever. No! Excuse you, I have to learn how to love. But I don't want to live alone. Ooh. Well, with love does come heartache and pain. But there's also good things, so. Uh-huh. I'm a what now? But I look perfectly normal. 6 years later. 1853. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know I had to read that at this rate. I didn't know I had to read that text. I'm like, what? The man takes the binoculars from his eyes to glare at the man slumped beside him. A pair of telescopic tubes placed in parallel for far-seeing. Yeah, I already know. No, I already know what binoculars are. I had some. I know that voice. Well, the voice actor. I know that voice anywhere. Oh my god, I'm so excited now. These men have been lying here and hiding on this bare plain for 5 days already. Do they go to the bathroom? What do they eat? Okay, so womanizer? While sitting, he takes a small device from his pocket and holds it up. He looks at it doubtfully. A bomb? A group of soldiers appear in the binoculars view. The first man nods and continues to study the situation. 4 military automobiles, 1 escort transport, about 20 soldiers in total. And just their luck, one of the vehicles is carrying hunting dogs. A man who appears to be the commander is the lead automobile, and from the way he looks around, he won't be an easy target. Oh, okay, that was weird. It's a huge unit, it could be trouble. But he tosses the binoculars aside and prepares to leave. Was that the man runs out into the darkness. It has taken forever to piece together the clues leading to this moment. He will reach his target. Okay. The moon is hidden behind some clouds. That's not good. The darkness makes it easy to run, but hard to track. The captain returns to the storage's parting salute, then turns to the abandoned-looking building that stands before him. Through a meticulous search, he finally located this mansion hidden in the forest. The initial reports have so far been correct. He is not eager to complete this mission. A search and capture operation such as this does not normally fall under his purview. Rampart Leonhardt, Knight, and Captain of the Royal Guard, furrows his brow. The men under his command are the Royal Guard, protectors of Queen Alexandria Victoria, Supreme Ruler of Britain. The current mission is to protect Queen Victoria as she travels to Wales for an inspection tour. However, he received a message through his Aether communication device. The communique came from Finnis, the British military's technical advisor who holds authority in the governmental research projects. Capture the monster that hides within a mansion in Wales. It may already be dead. If so, quickly dispose of the body. However, if there is a chance that it still lives, it must be captured at all cost. Shortly after this message was sent, a device was delivered that could supposedly detect the monsters along with instruction. ... This mission is probably of little importance to Finnis. If it had been, Finnis would have sent one of his pawns from his special task force, Twilight, to carry it out instead. There is just so little information. What is this monster? Perhaps it is some figure of speech. Leonhardt asked for clarification multiple times, but Finnis never responded. Leonhardt brings his thoughts back to present and focuses on the task at hand. When he sees that his troops are prepared, Leonhardt gives a small nod. The doors are quickly kicked down, and the soldiers and dogs rush into the dimly lit interior of the mansion. Leonhardt follows his men inside. The soldiers quickly spread out, and soon they have taken over the mansion. So far, no monsters have been found. How long has this building stood empty? The walls are rotting in the humidity, and shafts of moonlight are filled with dust. The dogs, as if sensing an unseen danger, have not stopped growling the entire time. As Leonhard steps forward, the small device meant to detect the target emits a sharp sound. The captain gathers a few of his soldiers and follows the device, which squeals as he stands in front of a particular door. He switches the device off and slips it into his pocket, then motions to the gun-wielding troops who take positions nearby. He prepares himself to face the monster that awaits them on the other side, then gives a signal to break down the door. The soldiers smash through and rush inside. A skylight lets some light in, but the moon has ducked behind another cloud. However, he can sense tension in the room. That's a nice skylight shoot. A strange atmosphere fills the air. The room is packed with dolls. In this dim light, the sheer number of them is unsettling rather than cute. The shadow of a person can be seen sitting in a chair in the center of the room. The shadow doesn't move, even when the soldiers surrounded, guns drawn. Either this person is very brave, or, as the message suggested. Sorry, I skipped them. Oops. One of the soldiers approaches the chair. The shadow slowly raises his head. At that moment, the clouds apart, letting light into the room. I'm the monster? But how? I look innocent. Long glossy hair. Melancholy eyes slowly opening. Her flawed skin and symmetrical face more than resembles a doll. Her clothing is strange, seeming more like decoration than fashion. Everything about her seems oddly mystical. The girl blinks once. Slowly, her blank eyes take in her surroundings. At this simple reaction, Leonhard hears himself and the others gasp involuntarily. This beautiful girl, lit from above by the soft moonlight, looked like an ethereal creature. She must be. That's what I'm wondering. I hear voices. The voices of many people. None of them are my father. Why do they wake me? I wanted to stay in the slumber forever. I wanted to stay with my dreams forever. Monster. Yes, I am a monster. I know that sound. A dog's growl. I've heard it before. Dogs were chasing me. They were growling and barking, trying to bite me, trying to eat me, to kill me. They were so much faster than me. The dogs. A large dog barks loudly and leaps on me. Stop! I protest weakly in a scratchy voice, but the dog has pinned me in my chair. Its teeth tear through my clothing and pierce the skin of my shoulder. I can feel my blood flow from the wound. In the next moment... Oh, the dog yelps and jumps back. As he speaks, something happens. The dog's mouth begins to melt. Like mud, it begins to drip and fall away. The dog's head and neck begin to crumble, and the oozing mass of flesh fizzles. The dog drops to the ground. It writhers in agony for a short time, then stops moving. I can kind of see why they say I'm a monster. Why? Because they touch my skin. Because of a tiny drop of my blood. Just looking at the misshapen corpse makes me feel awful. It died because of me. The men around me tear their gaze free from the mess and back away, still surrounding me. Fear and confusion, doubt and anxiety. It's just as before. It's very scary, but somewhat familiar. Oh, what? Thank you, Leonhard. One of the soldiers cries out. I remain seated in my chair, but I look up to meet the speaker's eyes. He's on my side! The leader approaches me and gently kneels down, putting his face at my level. His gentle but firm turn leaves no room for argument. After a brief pause, I nod. I stand without another word and leave my room behind. I have no reason to resist. How many years have I been staying here? The people are so tense. I see fear in their eyes. They see me as something foreign. I wonder if these people will kill me. If that is why they have come here, so be it. I had reservations, but I'm not scared. That poor dog. It shouldn't have been that way. The dog should have killed me. Horseless carriages cut their way through the quiet of the night to meet us. They tie my hands and load me into one. I stare up through the window at the sky. I have no interest in where they are taking me, or what would happen to me there. If I'm going to be killed, I feel oddly relieved to think this. But I only have one regret. Just one. I wish that I had... ... It all happened so suddenly. A crash and flash cut through the night. The car ahead of us flips over and rolls over on the road. The carriage we were in screeches to a halt before we hit the overturned car ahead. Ow! The car behind us tries to swerve but tips over, crashing into us from behind. The stricken vehicles block us in. Everyone riding with us draws their guns and exits the car. A voice rings out in the night. I turn to see where the soldier is pointing. There is someone standing there. I see a figure silhouetted by the moon. A thin body wrapped in a formal attire, with a top hat perched on his head. A walking stick in his hand, he looks as if he's about to attend a masquerade ball. But why? Strangely, nothing about this scene strikes me as out of place. His cloak flutters in the wind as he stares down at us.
誇り高き英国王室の近衛兵がこんな田舎町で人さらいとは。女王陛下もさぞ鼻が高いことだろうな。我々を侮辱するか、貴様。何者だ。俺の名はアルセーヌ・ルパン。何、驚くには値しねえ。どこにでもいるただの麗しき泥棒紳士さ。
He's the one on the cover! He's the one that's on the freaking cover! Okay, that's it. That's the one I'm going for first. I am going to date him first no matter what, and nothing can stop me. Lupin, as the man standing above us shouts his name, I feel it carving into my heart. The man calling himself Lupin looks at me. I feel his piercing gaze through his mask. Dot dot dot. I stare up at him silently. Take me away.
どうか安心してお待ちください。そのしつけな犬どもの手から見事あなたを救い出してご覧に入れましょう。なんという物言いだ。泥棒風情が流行る英国の侵攻を邪魔するなど不届き千万。全員総力をもってあの男を捕獲せよ。はっ、全員銃撃用意。そう、急ぎ銃撃を。何、銃撃用意。待て。撃てー。うわー。
The shadow dances jerkily as the soldiers open fire. Many of them must have hit. The shadow collapses to the ground. I'm holding my breath. 'That man, Lupin, did he really just die now?
やりやがったな。これじゃ死んじまうじゃねえか。くそ、未熟、人生だった。
He sits up howling with laughter.
なんだ、なぜ奴は笑っている。そもそもあの銃撃を受けてなぜまだ生きている。隊長殿、ルパンの体が。
Before the soldier can say more, Lupin's body erupts into a bright light, blinding me with its glare. At the same time, a series of explosions rocks the ground. The carriages around us are in disarray.
なんだ何が起きてるんだ。また砲撃が。まさか仲間が隠れていたのか。落ち着け。これはおそらくもともと道に仕掛けてあったのだ。奴は一人だ。術中にはまるな。
The captain's clear voice and reason have no effect on the men. The smoke from the explosion does not clear, but continues to thicken around us. Soon it is difficult to see.
どこだ。
The soldiers shout in confusion. Suddenly a shadow appears before me. I must cry out, but the man raises a finger to his lips. He grins and holds out his hand. No, don't touch me, please. You'll die from the poison. Yes, but He suddenly pulls me by the arm. Moving fast, aren't we? He pulls me to him with a compelling strength that his slender frame belied. I don't know. For a moment, I fear he will melt, and I stare at him in terror. But yes. He looks back at me with an excited smile, a smile that seems totally unfitting for the current situation. As he talks, he pulls me straight beside him and looks about us happily. The what? I have no idea what he's talking about. Ow. Nice voice impression. Amazingly, Lupin's voice sounds exactly like the one of the Captain Lionheart. Wow, they actually fell for it. The real captain shouts out through the smoke. By the time the soldiers began to gather around us, Lupin had picked me up and run out. I looked back at the smoke still rising behind us as we rushed through the moonlight grass. The only thing I can feel now is Lupin's arm holding me through my clothing. I don't know how far we ran. Before I knew it, we were on a track in the forest. Dot dot dot. Lupin stretches and looks up at the night sky. I follow his gaze. How long has it been since I last stared at the stars? Not just through the window in my room, but in the fresh air. The wind brushes against my cheek. Even though I've seen this so many times to be bored with it, now it feels beautiful. Sorry, I had to cough out of nowhere. Woo. Lupin appears to be shaken as he focuses on the sky. What's the matter? Lupin?
いや、傑作だったな。連中の顔見たかよ。王室のこの衛兵が聞いて呆れるぜ。隊長である私を見抜けないとは。それでもお前たちはこの衛兵かって見事にハマってよ。なあ、お前もそう思わ。どうした？なんか辛そうだな。まさか逃げるときにどっか痛めたか？どこが痛む？隠す必要はないから言ってみろ。
I shake my head. It's not pain, it's sadness. I was ready for death, but here I am. I can't touch anyone. I'm a monster who hurts anyone around me. My life serves no use to anyone.
なんだ、怪我はねえのか。それならいいことか。じゃあなんでだ？教えてくれ。何が悲しい？
Who are you?
あ、おっと、こりゃ失礼。そういや、改めての自己紹介はまだだったな。
Lupin bows as if on stage.
改めて名乗らせてもらいましょう。私の名はアルセーヌ・ルパン。お嬢さん、訳あってあなたのハートを盗みに来ました。
My heart?
そう、言葉通りにハートさ。だが、ただで盗むってわけじゃねえぜ。美しいご令嬢を悲しませるのは趣味じゃない。お前からハートを盗む代わりに、一つだけお前の願いを叶えてやるよ。
A wish?
ええ、そうですとも。お嬢さん、このしがない泥棒が必ずや真実の言葉を持ってあなたの願いを叶えてみせましょう。
A wish. My heart responds to his words. I have realized what I most desire. A wish tucked deep within my heart that I forbade myself to ever think of. It bubbles up in my mind. I have never touched another person. Not once in my entire life. I resigned myself to a life like that and came to terms with it long ago. As my father said, I would be alone forever. But I want to touch you. I want to feel you, your warmth. The words tumble out before I can stop them. He stares at me, seemingly deep in thought. Is it impossible?
Yeah.
Lupin smiles confidently. He kneels down, takes my hand, and smiles.
承知しました。美しいお嬢さん。このアルセーヌ・ルパンの名にかけて、その願い、必ずよ。
The moon shines brightly above. Oh, how beautiful it is. How have I never seen it this way before? Oh, cool. So it's the opening. Again? Well, then I'm gonna skip it, so yeah. The miracle begins. I own the trophy. Yeah, chapter 1. Oh, so I was in the prologue. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next part, because I would love to play. I am loving this game already. I want it so bad. I want Lupin too. I want him first. Only him, no one else. Don't care about the other characters. I want only Lupin. That's all I care about. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye bye.